What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a video for Fear the Walking Dead. Since we haven't done one for a while, we haven't done too many since it, since the Walking Dead's first half of season 7 came back on. We kind of got backtracked a little bit with the Fear the Walking Dead videos and all that, but it is a companion show for the Walking Dead. So now that we're only a couple more months away from the premiere of season 3, I want to do a couple videos on it. In the next little while, because I want to at least do maybe about 4 or 5 more videos before April comes for Fear the Walking Dead. Every once in a while, I like to do one Fear the Walking Dead video, and this was one that I actually thought I did after I've reviewed the Season 2 double finale, but I actually didn't do this video. And that is just kind of an overall predictions video for Season 3. And what do I think we'll see for Season 3. So, I thought we did that, but I guess we didn't. So, we'll be doing that right now. And also to add to Fear the Walking Dead, because I don't think we've done a Fear the Walking Dead video since the Season 2 has ended. Season 1 is out on DVD. It's been out on DVD for a while. But the other thing is that we are actually going to end up seeing the Season 2 be released, and it is actually already released. I thought it wasn't, but then I checked. I have a HMV here, and because we live in Canada, and basically at my local HMV, it's like a CD, DVD, Blu-ray type store, and they have some pops there and everything. It's similar to like an EB Games type deal almost. And like a GameStop, that type of deal. Basically what ended up happening was I went there and actually saw it. Here it was $49.99 for the DVD, and for the Blu-ray it was $59.99. So I'm obviously gonna get the Blu-ray, the $59.99 one. And I don't think it's like Season 6 where there's like an extra uncensored, something. I mean, it could, but I think they would have announced that. If they did. However, Fear the Walking Dead doesn't really talk a lot about their... we don't really get much during the break for Fear the Walking Dead. When Fear the Walking Dead is not around, when the season's done, it's like done. You don't hear about it for a while until it comes back. With The Walking Dead, you get tons of teasers and everything, and we should get a few for Season 3. So, I'll definitely pick that up because it's been out for a couple weeks now. But, and I will review it for you guys, but to be honest, I'm not in a rush to pick it up. I guess what I'll say is I'll pick it up when I do. That type of deal. So okay, let's get into this now. So basically, with this video, I just want to talk a little bit about Season 3, and also when should it be coming back. When it should be coming back is an interesting question, because I think the season finale, Season 7, is going to be the last week, the first week of April. And is it going to be the last year when Season 6 ended? It was the week after is when it started. The next week was the beginning of Season 2. So will that be the case this time? I almost think not, because it seemed like they spaced it out between the end of Season 2 and the Season 7 premiere. They spaced out a couple weeks there because they had the journey back, and then also they skipped a week of like nothing. So maybe they'll skip 1 or 2 weeks. So I'm going to say I think it's going to be around the 23rd of April. I'm pretty sure it's going to be around then. I'll have to check my calendar. By the way, there's my Walking Dead calendar. I had it over there, but I added it over here. And I have the Fear the Walking Dead one right there, if you guys can see that. So, it's pretty sick. I like it. So, yeah. And, February will be soon, so you guys will see a different image. I think next month has a picture of Glenn. If any of you guys have this calendar, I forget which one it is, what's the next picture on the calendar, but you guys probably don't want to hear about that. So, I like the Walking Dead calendars. They look really cool for the background and everything. I only get them for you guys, but they look really cool. And I like to mark off days on it and everything. And I have 2 because they had a Fear the Walking Dead one. I'm like, I'll get it, right? That's when it should return, but what will happen? That's the next question. And who will die? We'll do a death predictions video for Fear the Walking Dead in the next couple days for who will be killed off. We'll do that before the season 7 second half of Walking Dead comes back, because then by then people won't care to talk about it because they'll be into the Walking Dead again. So I think that's why I'm doing a couple Fear the Walking Dead videos now. And I also have a Walking Dead video posted today. So don't be disappointed if you don't watch Fear the Walking Dead and you're like, well, I kind of wanted a Walking Dead video for today. I have that too. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be posting first once again, but I'm recording both of these back to back, Walking Dead and that. So make sure to check out my Walking Dead video from today as well, if it's already up, or if this one's up before that. Now, okay, so this is a interesting one. I mean, I think the biggest question is what's going on with this whole border thing. Are they going to be able to get into the U.S. or not? I'm going to say they are, but I think it's going to take a lot, because obviously we know that Nick and Luciana's group got captured by the people there, and Ophelia did as well, and Alicia, Madison, and Travis are they heard from that guy from the Colonia that Nick is he's still alive, and I thought that was such a great moment where Madison found out that Nick was still alive. I thought that was beautiful, honestly, because she was looking for him for such a long time. Mother and son type deal, right? She always wants to know where he is, of course. So I think that was really great to see that, because I think that was at least good enough. If they weren't going to make them find each other in the finale, I think the least they could have done is that. So I think that was good enough for me. I liked how they ended season 2. I thought it was a really great ending, and a great cliffhanger ending there at the end. Luciana got shot, and they're definitely going to have to. Are they going to get captured? But also we don't know what they do. The soldiers. Do they capture people and kill them right on the spot because they don't want people coming in and robbing them, or a bigger group that they can't defend robbing them? Is that what they're doing? It's possible, but to be really, really honest with you, I don't really think that we're gonna see the whole thing with will they kill, some of the random characters from the Colonia that we don't know? They could do that, if they really want to. If they want to kill off a couple randoms from the Colonia, maybe like most of them or something. So if it impacts the viewers, because it's like, wow, like they're blowing these people to pieces, just because they don't want to, or just because they don't want any big groups robbing them if they can't defend them. That's, however, they do have a lot of manpower, but, you still don't know, right? There could be big groups like the Saviors where there are more men in the Saviors group that, that means you can't take it out, and that's kind of what we're seeing in the Walking Dead television series. So that's interesting as well. And honestly, for some reason, the thing that just keeps going through my head is seeing, Madison's group try to go in and save Nick, and they get captured in the process, and then they're like, wow, like we're all dead now, we're all gonna be dead, and that's what they're thinking. And then Strand comes in with some people of the hotel. Maybe he convinces them that we need to try to find them, and you guys need to toughen up, and we need to work together on this, and they need to come in and save all of them. That would be an amazing season premiere. Now, to make it even more impactful, they could have one of the characters, when they're getting saved by Strand, maybe one of them gets killed. Could we see maybe Luciana be killed? I don't think so. I think that's too early for that, because she hasn't been around for that long. We could see that from Alicia, Ophelia. We could see the death of Ophelia. I think that would be okay, because I don't really care much for Ophelia, to be honest with you. So that could be like the premiere, and then maybe they have to fight to get into the U.S. And then I feel like they will get into the U.S. eventually, or maybe Daniel and Strand find each other, and then they decide, okay, let's go find the others. They see that they're captured, and they decide to free them somehow. I think that would be pretty cool if that happened, that way. That said, though, is Daniel still alive? I think so, but it's possible that he might not ever come back, especially if they go into the U.S. They're going to be in 2 different states, so if they end up getting into the U.S. and Daniel's not with them at that point, you're basically guaranteed that we're not going to see him again. But throughout the rest of the season, what could we see? Could we see God, I don't know. We could see some great zombies. I'm really not sure. Aside from kind of the beginning of the season, we could get something cool like that, like I just said. But the rest of the season is interesting. What else are they gonna do? Will the group be all band back together? Will one of them get killed, and will they all come, be back together as a group again? But will one of them not make it or something? Could Daniel survive? But then when he frees them, everybody else gets out alive, but he can't get out alive because he saved them, and maybe he risks his life to save everybody else. I think I'd be okay with him dying there if they did that. If he's still alive, that's said, right? But I think from that, from there on forward, what else are they gonna do? I think that's really, really interesting. And I really have no idea aside from that, man. I gotta say, I have no predictions for the rest of the season. But I think it's just gonna be another great season for, Fear the Walking Dead. And, I think it's gonna be one of the best, ever. Now, could they go to, Canada? Could they... I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do from there for the rest of the season. That's going to be interesting. So let me know what you guys think about Season 3. What do you guys think is going to happen? And do you kind of see what I'm seeing for that season premiere, the way it's kind of... I almost feel like it's heading that kind of direction for a great season premiere. However, Fear the Walking Dead doesn't always have many action-oriented episodes, so it's possible we might not. But I hope we don't get too many boring ones, because I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes their episodes can be real dragged out with dialogue that doesn't even matter, and no action. And, I hope we see something cool. Maybe we could see snow, if they go to the if they go to the States, they film around winter time. Dude, that would be amazing, because then maybe we'd be able to see it in Fear the Walking Dead. That could be something they could do for the third season, because apparently they are filming right now. So, man, that could be really sick if they can get that in there. So, let me know what you guys think. And, make sure to check out my Walking Dead video. I guess, I might as well post that one before this one, I guess. So, if you like the video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and I'll see you guys really soon.